sein Schuleim auf der ganzen Welt. Schuleim, 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 soll sein Iden Schuleim. Schuleim soll sein, Schuleim soll sein, Schuleim auf der ganzen Welt. Ya ba 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 bam 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 ya ba 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 bam 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 ya ba 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 bam 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 ya ba 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 bam 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 bam. Oi Shabbos, 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 soll sein Iden Shabbos, Shabbos soll seine Jonte, soll sein Schuleim, soll sein Schuleim auf der ganzen Welt. Ya ba 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 bam 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 ya ba 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 bam 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 ya ba 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 bam 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 ya ba 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 bam 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 bam.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is What the Fuck Are We Talking About? And I am the man with his dick in his hand, the dude with no lube, and the buck who likes to fuck. A-Rod.
The host with the most Facebook posts. The adult male, fresh out on bail. Straight out of jail, California dreaming. When I step on the scene, hear them hoochies screaming. Fiending for money and alcohol, the life of the West Side. Play it where cowards die, and it's all ball.
Bro, what the fuck are you talking about?
Pardon me. Petty. Hard.
Check.
Away.
Michael, check.
Czechoslovakian.
Mike, check. Michael, check. Is there Michael, check?
What the fuck?
Ladies and gentlemen, this is
Should we wait until this guy
What
comes down, or should we
the
just start?
fuck are we talking about? And I am the man with his dick in his hand, the dude with no lube.
Why did you do that for?
And the buck who likes to fuck.
What's he doing?
The host with the most.
He has to go to a pee-pee? God damn.
It's fine. Hey guys.
We're live. We're kind of live now.
Yeah, we did. We are live. What the fuck are we talking about? Episode 112, Peaches and Cream. And
See if you
we're
know
back
what I
at it
mean.
again. Follow us on YouTube, on Facebook, on Instagram, on iTunes,
Yep. That's a
on
thing.
Podbean,
That's a thing also.
on JDate, Grindr, Tinder, and FarmersOnly.com.
Absolutely.
On 1-800-WET-TITS.
It's a real number. We called it. It's a real number. 1-800-COLLECT is a real number, remember? And someone picked
Still.
up, a person was like, hello,
There's still
1-800-COLLECT.
people working there.
Like, hello? What's your name? Like, he had a name, and he wasn't a robot.
No, he was not a robot.
That was crazy.
And we have Devin Haley in the building off camera.
We do.
Applause. Clap for me, bitch.
He's here.
He is here.
Or is he?
Do you feel weird with the camera not on you, just over?
No, actually, it feels better.
I think what I'm going to do when you talk, bro, I'm gonna look over
Talk
at the
over
face
you.
mask and pretend like that's you talking, because they can't see it anyway. So like when you talk, and be like, "Oh, word."
Into the gas mask?
Yeah, and we're just talking to that
Why
instead.
not?
Or the pumpkins.
Or the pumpkins.
Whatever makes you feel more comfortable. I mean,
I'll just talk to you.
That's pretty cool, pumpkin.
Yeah, that works too.
Can we just call you pumpkin?
I would prefer if you didn't, but it's up to you, man.
I prefer to call you pumpkin.
So that's
Do what
that's
you
where it
gotta
is.
do.
That's where it is. So Pumpkin Haley's in the building.
Pumpkin Haley.
Oh shit!
Oh, yeah.
Saturday.
It is Saturday,
Thank God.
the day of Saturnia.
I fucking love Saturdays, man. Saturday nights in particular. because I'm
Saturday,
off on Sundays,
Saturday.
so it is like a.
Don't you find it funny that all the days of the week are just like named after like pagan gods?
Mhm.
It's real weird.
Is that what it is?
Yeah. All of them.
That was
Go,
dope.
go,
Yeah.
go through them.
Uh-huh.
Do you know 'em? Go through them.
Monday is Moon Day. Tuesday is I don't remember what Tuesday.
Okay.
Moon is a pagan god. I thought that was just a planet.
A plant?
A planet.
Oh, a planet.
You're telling me it's a pagan god.
Yeah, Luna, something.
Yeah,
Oh,
Luna
okay,
the moon.
okay,
Yeah, yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Lunar.
The god of- Luna, the god of the
okay, You're
moon,
right.
yeah.
You got that. All right.
Tuesday, I forget what Tuesday is. Wednesday is for Woden, which is Odin. That's pagan. Thursday is Thor's Day. It's for Thor. Friday is
Fries day.
Brady's.
not Fridays. It's something
Yep.
like that.
Yep.
You might be right.
Yeah.
It's one of those things. Saturday is Saturn
Yep.
for Saturn. Sunday is the sun.
Sounds like
So
a lot of
Tuesday is the only one
planets.
I forget all the time. But the whole week you're just like fucked in paganism. In the ass with paganism.
Yep. And we follow a
Gregorian calendar.
Christian calendar. It says AD at the end of it. It's a Christian
Yeah,
calendar.
yeah. It starts from the death.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
Starts counting up from the death.
Louis C.K. said that in a thing. He's like, "We know who won that.
Right. Everything's
Look at
all
your fucking calendar."
everything's all weird and jumbled.
Yeah.
That you're like, what the fuck happened? How did all these things just like collide into one?
Well, that's the United States.
Well, no, not just in the
Yeah.
world.
No, not the world, because like there's different calendars in different countries and stuff like that. They use different.
They have a
types of-
different year in a different country.
Nah, well, in their mind possibly, but yeah, they run off of different calendars.
I don't think they have a different year though. I think we all go off of what year it is.
Do we? Does every country
The
follow
Dewey Decimal System.
Dewey That's something to Google or look up, I guess. Like, do other countries follow AD? Like, do they say it's that year?
I think so.
I don't know. I have no idea.
The only people who I think wouldn't are people who don't even care about time, or like the Chinese.
Right. What about like
Yo,
Muslim religions and shit? You think
They still go along with it too
You think so?
because the Muslims are in line with Christianity for the most part, but they just don't
Why did that decide time?
they don't praise Jesus. They just think
Yo,
he
what,
was a
what,
prophet.
what is time?
You want to talk into the
Right.
microphone?
The year like
This man, don't get me into the time shit, bro.
well,
Man,
yeah,
What is time,
time
bro?
Time is like a shadow.
Time is not like a shadow.
Time is the shadow of.
You want it to be, it's not.
Time is the shadow of space.
What is it?
What's going on, bro?
Henry, go upstairs. Stop barking at black people.
No, I don't want to make out with you, man. Come on. He loves it. Rape is so his thing.
Ease, can you just pick him up and put him upstairs?
He's like, I'm gonna rape you too.
Because he's just gonna bark at you for a while. He just started liking Devin. Come here. I tried to make it ease grab him and he started.
Yeah, shit happens, man. But yo, the fucking time thing, all right? Why do we pick that moment to start like having a calendar and saying, all right, let's have 365 days, 366,
No, no, no.
one every 4
It's even deeper than that. It's
You know?
even deeper than that. Time is a measurement.
Yeah,
Right?
yeah.
What if I start measuring time in DHs, which is 3.97.
You just move
seconds.
the camera, bro. It's gonna shift in a minute. I think we're still good. You're
So-
all right.
I'm under the I guess schooling or knowledge that time is based off of the rotation of the Earth. How many times you rotate around the Earth, and it's a 24-hour period, no matter where you are on the planet.
Well, yeah, number-wise.
Exactly.
But the
But
concept of time
That
is a result of space.
Yeah, absolutely. It all has to do with space and
Yeah.
the sun. It all revolves around.
Well,
that.
not like outer space. I'm talking
Yeah.
about space in general, like from here to here.
Yeah.
You have to have a measurement of how long it takes to get from point A to point B.
Yeah.
So once you have space, you have time. It's like a shadow. Once you have light and a thing in the way of light, it has a shadow. A shadow's not a thing. It's a result of light.
You're positive of this.
Yeah,
You're positive of it.
absolutely.
So show me time. You can't show me.
No,
time.
it's not a physical thing. I can't show you the number 2. Well, I can write the number 2, but numbers aren't a thing, a physical thing. They're a concept.
They're a concept of human beings.
No, but there's still a
A
such
lion
thing.
doesn't see. He doesn't know what a lion doesn't know what time is. Human beings are the only.
Yes, they do. They know the seasons.
beings on this entire planet.
Yeah,
that
but
sees time.
he's right. But like a lion has come out of the cave, like it's 12:47. Like he doesn't know that. Like
No, he
he
doesn't
doesn't give
know.
a fuck. He's like, I'm
what-
hungry as shit, and I'm gonna kill something
No,
and
but
eat it.
It's made up
All right.
of time.
They're
Yeah.
not. They're not.
They measured.
Yeah.
But that doesn't mean that it's not real. Like, a retard doesn't know what time it is either. Doesn't make it not real.
It-
I think I know some couple retards that might.
I mean, they might be smarter than your average retard. I'm talking
a
about.
retard talking about it's 5 o'clock. Yeah, you're right. You're right, Timmy.
They know when the sun
right.
comes out. They know when the sun goes down. Like they know the time. They're just not quantifying numbers. We make the arbitrary numbers, but numbers are still a thing conceptually. You know what I mean?
I don't know. I think time is. I don't know. Is it really a concept? It's
Yeah.
not. It's
is.
a result of
I think
space.
I think days and a calendar. That's a concept, but time
No.
itself isn't. If you're measuring,
it still is.
if you're
but
measuring that.
This is the thing. It's the same thing. I go back to this all the time. It's the same thing as colors. It's the same thing as everything. Just because it's on a variance, like the color red, you can't pinpoint the color red on a spectrum of colors. But eventually, it goes to purple. You can't point at one thing and say that's red because there's a million points of red that you could say, I don't know where true red is. It's the same thing with time. You can keep breaking it up infinitely
and that's
to decimal points and say,
that's
I don't know if 1.0000001 you can keep doing that forever.
And that's-
but you still know what 1 is, you still know what 2 is, you
That's
still know what
what's-
3 is.
That's what makes it subjective, because children don't perceive
but it's not
time.
subjective because it's still
Yes, it is, because children
not.
do not perceive time.
Well,
Children don't.
They don't. But you know how they do perceive time? By the sun going up and down. That's why we measure
That's
time
the
off of that.
that's
Y'all
two
like
night,
kids are like, oh,
and day.
It's getting dark.
That's
must be
night
late.
and day.
Well,
that's not
exactly.
time.
You're still
Yeah,
not, you're
that's
still
how
not
time's
on,
measured, sure.
You're still not on what I'm talking
Yeah.
about because that's the arbitrariness of it. But the definition, you have to create a definition of a thing to declare that thing that thing.
And you saying
Or else you're just in nonsense land.
People made time. That's what
Yeah,
you're
no
saying.
shit, but that doesn't make it not real as a concept.
the physical form time isn't real, but actual time is real, like night and day. It's all about how we, you know,
No, he's all right. We're still good.
it's all about how we perceive it. You know what I'm saying, or how we measure it.
Yeah.
But like the physical number 5, 6, that's not real.
Petty's begging for a pagan. Yep.
Every day.
Okay.
Only on days that end in Y.
Right.
What I'm saying is that it's subjective. People, the way people say time flies when you're having fun. The only way you know what time it is if you look at the clock. You can't.
What does that have to do with having fun?
When you're taking
it literally. When they say time flies when you have fun, they don't literally mean like, oh, I looked at the clock, it's 5 and now it's 8, I'm having too much fun. No, they mean like when you're busy, just the days go on quicker than.
No, Devin,
that's exactly what
Devin
I'm
wants
saying.
To stay in
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Devin wants to stay in subjective land when he knows he's wrong about this.
That's exactly what I'm saying, because people. Have you ever thought one day and said, "Hey, if I didn't do this, it'd be 12 o'clock right now if I didn't decide to do this." You know what I'm saying? Shit that you go bowling. You know what I mean? Like it's your day off. I could have took a nap.
Yeah.
I'd have got 3 hours
What's
of
that
sleep.
to do with the concept of time?
Yeah, what the hell are you talking about?
You perceive. Everybody perceives it differently. That's what I'm saying.
No shit, but
different times.
perception can be wrong.
Yeah, but because we measure it. If we didn't measure it,
but the measurement
everybody
is
would
what
perceive
is,
it
the
differently.
measurement is what is true. If you look at the color blue and you be like, I think it's green, but it's actually blue, you're just wrong.
You're right. And if,
You're right.
you're right. And if everybody uses their...
That's why we have definitions.
If everybody uses their 24 hours and
But if you
0.0.0.0 seconds,
That was unnecessary.
we would all be happy and satisfied.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
But that's why we have definitions. It doesn't matter the actual pinpointedness of it, as long as we have a clear defined term for what the number 24 is. We all know what 24 is. It doesn't matter if it's 24.1 one day, the hours. We round it off
Right.
because we have a definition of what a day is, 24 hours.
Yeah.
So once it gets off, because it does get off a little bit, they measure this shit like...
Yeah, of course. But you know what it is? You need some type of structure. If
Right.
we didn't, imagine if we didn't have clocks and calendars.
Right.
It'd be fucking chaos. Like age wouldn't even be, it wouldn't even be I can't even express like how weird that would be, because age wouldn't be a thing. Like
It would be a thing. We would
You know?
just
Dude,
describe it differently.
There are cultures who are like, how old are you? And they're like, I don't
Old
know.
as fuck?
I don't know. I'm just kind of
Yeah.
middle aged.
It's called animals. That's what it's
like
called.
the fucking Amazon tribes and shit that are still around. Like,
Yeah.
That's
it.
literally what it's
Other
called.
than that,
Yeah.
everybody else runs off some
Because
type of
that's
structure.
I'm a star and the moon years old.
Yeah.
But the thing is, like, objective and subjective run next to each other. Like when you say with animals, like dog years, human years. Old, the concept of old is subjective. Even though, like, my dog can live to 15.
That's essentially what I'm talking about, bro. That's essentially what I'm saying.
Not old. A 15-year-old dog is old. That's where subjective comes into play. But the number 15 is still 15.
Right.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. You know me. I think about logic and work my way back. So if you think about where age and all that came from, before we
But
knew
it's not about
numbers-
age. It's about the number.
So so here's my point. Your starting point. You know nothing about anything, and all you know every day is the sun comes up and the sun goes down. You
Right.
eventually start to count that.
Mhm.
That's where it starts, right?
Yeah.
And that's where the concept of a day and then time
A
came
cycle,
from.
yeah. Well,
Exactly.
because of the seasons.
Yes. Well, not only that, it's just observation. Like creation and invention are made out of necessity, right? So over time, as you know, fucking cavemen started to come out there, they started to notice the sun go up and go down. They tracked it.
And
They
it's in a different
counted
spot.
it. Yes, yeah, and they started counting it. And that's what and everything is a snowball down the hill. That's all. Really, that's all anything is. Any
Yeah.
type of education, any type of learning is a snowball down the hill, and it just continually gets bigger as time goes on because you learn more and more about everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, especially that, like where things began and stuff like that. But
I was listening to shit the other day about like societal resets and shit like that. How certain societies like Atlantis and shit might have got lost, and we're doomed to like repeat history because like some shit knowledge just gets destroyed, and you have to essentially reset as humanity like over again.
Yeah, let's do that.
I mean, we probably did already. We're here.
Let me tell a story.
We did. We started from year 0 with Jesus.
That's what I wanted to start at. Like, why did we start there?
It was 0.
Why is that the starting point of our calendar?
It is
though?
weird.
Like the death of Jesus. Why?
It is weird.
No, we're having the same conversation. Why did everything start? Who started counting?
But no, time,
who said
I
one is one?
The concept of days happened.
Who said that?
The concept of days, I believe, probably happened after. Right? I'm sure they didn't have a calendar before. Like, all right, now Jesus died. We're gonna do a reset here.
Well, we're doing.
What if there's a whole tribe? What if there's a whole tribe living based off the cycle of a fucking tree?
Well, that's because it's
you know what I'm saying? Like it.
But you don't talk to them because they're out in the woods still.
I'm just saying.
Because they don't care about what we're talking about.
Everything is man-made. Everything starts in somebody's brain,
well,
bro.
there is, but there's still objective reality. Still.
So you could say the basis of time, or the concept of time, is based off of religion because it's a religious calendar.
Well, no, not
That's
the
what they go
concept
off
of time.
Right? The calendar is based off of...
It's
no,
the
set in
numbers.
Stone. All right, Jesus died today. Now we're going to start a count. Like,
but that's not the concept of time. That's the numbers we refer to.
But did we have numbers then? That's my thing. Like,
Yeah, we had numbers.
Okay, so we had a calendar then.
What
right?
the fuck is a number?
Well, what we go off now...
Like, really,
Well,
what is it?
I know. But what we go off now is, I think, the Gregorian calendar. Before that, I think, was the Julian calendar, which was different. I think that was 10 months.
Yeah. Well, what's this one? This is the...
Gregorian.
This is... Okay.
That's 12.
All right.
Before that, I think, was 10.
And Gregorian is like a Christian religion or something, is it not? Or something like that?
I don't know. You would have to look it up.
Yeah. That's my point, though. Like, why did we pick that point?
I don't know. It could be just improvements.
And then how did we determine...
It could be mathematical
how old
improvements.
the Earth was after that?
Well, they don't know because they're always wrong. As we keep going, that's why I get mad at people who are like, yo, just trust science. I'm like, they get proven wrong consistently as you go on. So for you to swear on that thing that you're going on.
But again,
dumb.
that's learning. Snowball going down the hill.
Right. But the people who swear on certain things, they're like, oh, what are you, stupid? Listen to this guy.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, well, they got proven wrong consistently throughout history.
Scientifically, there's nothing out of the realm of possibility. There isn't. Like the argument that we did this already. Like we had a human race that fucked up and fucked the earth up, and we're what caused what
or
happened.
Just died.
We're what caused the big thing that happened. I guess that supposedly killed out the dinosaurs, but really, you know, there's been people that have, like scientists.
You
that
believe
have
in
said that,
dinosaurs?
Yeah, absolutely.
Cameron doesn't.
That doesn't
I
mean
trust
anything.
Cameron more than anybody
I,
else.
I don't.
you trust
What?
Cameron Giles?
Hell yeah.
No.
Yeah, okay. He ain't never told me a lie.
No,
He doesn't believe in dinosaurs.
that doesn't mean anything.
The dinosaur story is pretty crazy when you look into it.
Not really.
Who came up with dinosaurs and why?
Probably because they found these dinosaur bones.
But they didn't.
But like they did though.
Look it up though.
Okay.
I'll
But like
say-
I've seen dinosaur bones.
Yo, I'm with you on
haven't,
the
though.
dinosaurs. I'm
You
with you on the
haven't, though.
dinosaurs.
But I have.
50% because
They
I
sculpt
believe
chicken
it.
bones.
Other 50%
They
is
don't.
because I love dinosaurs.
They do. They've never found a dinosaur
cool.
skull.
Nigga, yes they have. Nigga,
Those-
the resorts, the
No.
Universal Studios and shit.
Universal Studios.
Adrian
No.
Peterson owns.
The museums and shit.
Adrian
Like,
Peterson owns
like
in a
shit.
private collection a small dinosaur skull that he
Come
paid like
on, bro,
$500,000 for.
He paid for a chicken skull.
you believe
it's not a
in,
chicken
you believe
skull.
in dinosaurs?
It's like this fucking big.
Well, it's a horse or something.
No, it's a dinosaur bone.
They haven't found a full intact skull.
Yes, they have.
No.
Yeah, they have. They absolutely have.
Yes.
Yeah. Like
They're-
yeah, they
they're
have.
real, bro.
Nope.
And if they
What
have,
makes all right?
let's
So
say
what-
hypothetically they haven't. They found fragments that they were able to put it together. It's millions of years old, buried so far into the ground that pressure and all that will tend to happen. Also, the decay
could.
and all that. Yeah.
I believe that.
Okay. But you just said so you do believe dinosaurs.
I don't know if they're
dinosaurs.
actually dinosaurs though.
So what are they then?
I don't know. Something else.
Because I mean they're big.
You think they're
Yeah.
humanoid?
No.
Yeah,
I mean that's again that's
They're
where-
probably just like
that's where
large
people-
birds.
That's where people make the argument with you
I-
about science when they're like, all right.
You ever
we
see a
found-
large
like, all right, we
eagle?
find-
You ever see a real eagle? Them just are humongous.
Nigga, it's a pterodactyl, bro. That's
Yeah,
the same
that's
shit.
what I'm saying.
and they're not that big.
Birds come from dinosaurs.
Eagles are probably
bro.
about 40 or 50 pounds.
I know, no, not weight wise, but you ever see one like here?
Yeah,
They're
I've been in front of
fucking,
them.
they're fucking
You
big.
go to Canobos, they have 2 of them in a fucking cage you can look at.
Yeah, they're gigantic.
Sure. They're not that big.
No, but they're bigger than you think they are.
No, but they go off of the bones. Like when they find a
When you
leg
think
bone,
about
they're
when you
like,
think about
all
a
right,
bird,
Yeah.
you're like, I know what a bird looks like. Then you see an eagle, you're like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
That thing is big.
It's not intimidating.
Hey, yo.
I'd be intimidated by an eagle.
Fuck that. I'll punch
You
the shit
guys
out of
looking
a
at
bird.
naked gay porn over there?
No, we're not.
Why not?
Because we're not into that.
No.
Answer.
Sorry.
Speak for yourself, Ease.
I
Somebody got to ride.
Oh shit.
Why not?
No, I believe in dinosaurs. That's ridiculous.
Yo, I'm with you, bro. I'm with you.
I'm on the
with
fence.
you.
I'm with Cameron.
Nonsense.
I'm over here
I'm
with
with
Cam.
you, bro.
I'm over here with Killer Cam.
Yo, birds come from dinosaurs. Birds come from T-Rexes, bro. Because T-Rexes didn't have. I mean, they had arms, but they didn't
Bird
need them.
skeletal systems are set up just like ours.
Now you're getting into.
Dude, it's
Yeah.
crazy. If you look at it, they have a vertebrae like ours, everything. The like a bird skeletal system is evolution.
You ever eat goose?
Evolution.
It's like red meat.
It's all right.
Goose?
Yeah, duck,
It's okay.
duck goose.
You ever drink Grey Goose? It sucks.
I love Grey Goose.
It's
good
terrible.
shit. It's great.
It doesn't suck.
That shit
great.
is like an instant headache.
It's great.
What country does Grey Goose come from? France?
Yes.
That's why I don't like
I
it.
believe it. Yeah.
They don't care for Germans.
No. It doesn't vibe well with
Yeah.
my DNA.
Yep.
That's why you like.
Something-
That's why you like
I
it.
love it so
God
much.
damn, yo. Fucking French
The
Canadians
French
over
Canadian
here.
in me was like, oh man, something about
I
this.
love that Grey Goose.
Yeah,
Fuck that shit, yo.
I do. I prefer Belvy actually.
Belvedere?
Belvedere, yeah.
I don't even think I.
It's expensive for no reason because I've had cheap vodka that tastes just like it, but
Right.
then again,
Is there really variations of vodka? I feel like it's all the same.
No, that there is.
Yeah, there is.
You can get some really smooth
Be like,
vodka. but-
Yeah.
this is good vodka.
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
yeah, there is. Like I like Stoli. Stoli 100 proof. It's strong, but on ice, if you let it sit for like 15,
sound like
20
some
minutes, a little
Irish
watered
shit.
down.
I
You can
wouldn't drink
it.
no 100 proof vodka, bro.
Oh, that's all I drink. If I drink liquor, 100 proof vodka or 100 proof Stoli or 100 proof New Amsterdam. It's good stuff.
Nah, New Amsterdam, bro. You're wild.
Yeah, $12.99 a
Yeah,
bottle,
right.
baby. Let's go.
You gotta relax.
100
bro.
proof? Come on.
Nah.
You make 2-3 fucking orange juice and vodkas?
Ugh.
No,
Good shit.
I could drink 1,000 screwdrivers. I
Ah.
could drink 1,000 of them.
All right, next time you come to mi casa, I'm going to make you some 100 proof. And you're like, Aaron? That's a big thumbs up, buddy.
Yeah,
I got you.
I could drink don't leave me. Don't let me drink them, bro.
Yeah, they're great.
I stick with shit that vibe.
Or I like
with my ancestry.
either pink lemonade or raspberry lemonade and vodka. God damn, I don't give a fuck if it's pink.
Nah,
Shit's delicious.
I can't do it, man.
No.
Or the Red Deaths. You ever had the Red Deaths in my house?
No,
You never took
I
those
can't
shots
do-
with us?
Red Death is nah. That's
We never
a
did
no go
those.
for me.
What?
Yo, Red Death is like a Long Island.
Yeah. Wonderful.
You'll do the Red
So
Death.
if I put me on the Red Death,
Them shits
yo,
are great. I make them all the time. Yep.
I got fucked up off
Yeah.
the Red
If you
Death.
drink them like as a drink,
They s- the
1,
crazy-
2,
The
stiff.
scary thing is they sneak up on you.
Because it's all liquor. You don't taste it though.
Because you don't like it. You don't know when you're gonna get drunk. You don't know when it's gonna hit
Yo.
you. That's what's scary. Like you're
Yeah.
drinking and then like you're halfway. You're like, oh, this ain't shit. The next thing you know, you're
Right
halfway
here.
through the
Have
bottle
any
and-
fossilized whole skulls dinosaurs ever been found? And they started off with a premise. I would like you. I would like to know. Shit. Where's the answer? Let's start by stating the work of a paleontologist is not an easy task. That means no. Once they started off with that, they've never found a full skull.
Real.
Once they started off like that, you mean, you mean no?
So if they find a real skull tomorrow,
A skull is considered to be an extremely rare fossil.
then you'll.
It's
well,
just
no
no.
shit.
It's just the answer's no. Why don't they just say no?
Because maybe they have found them, and maybe it's just a rare fossil.
No, but they haven't.
Well, if they so
That's
if they
why
did,
they
would
start
probably
off
say
with
that.
preliminary
If they
responses. It's like your girl asked you where you've been last night, and you've been lying.
So
and
what's
you're
an
like,
intact
no.
skull? Alright, so let's say they find a fucking skull and it's missing like that portion. Like, oh, that's not intact. That shit's fake.
I don't know.
Come on,
It could be that, but I don't.
You're doing this with the what ifs.
You know exactly. It's a fuck. Come on, give me a fucking break.
It's either they found it or they didn't.
Exactly.
If they found it, they would have said, yo,
I don't
we
know.
found the shit.
Well, they didn't.
I want
say
a
they
yes. I want a yes or no.
They just said they consider that extremely
They-
rare
they
fossil.
keep-
I thought they found dinosaur bones.
They did.
No, I'm talking about a whole skull. They have not.
They found the bones. That's good enough, and it's big as fuck. It's real.
I know.
They were real.
They create it out of like their imagination. They create a thing.
You know what I think will happen to dinosaurs?
They take like a
Dinosaurs-
tooth and they create a
Well,
skull
no
around
shit.
it.
We're never gonna know. We're
I
never
think
gonna know what
dinosaurs
an
were
actual
real, and they
dinosaur
just
looks like.
evolved
No,
ass
but I'm
backwards.
just talking about the fossils in
Pokemon,
general.
they
Yeah,
evolved
well, they're
real,
making
but
that based
they
off
evolved
of
a
the
tooth.
shape of it. Of the shape of it.
Of like a tooth, they take like a tooth and they go, here's what the skull might look like.
Yo,
and then they create
birds
a
come
thing.
from dinosaurs.
Based off the
bro.
size of the tooth.
That makes
Sure.
sense.
Yeah.
Yeah,
'Cause,
because
you
if
know,
they find a tooth this big compared to normal humans that are
T-Rexes, they had the
this,
small
they're expecting
arms.
that thing to be
not
that
him.
much fucking bigger. So
They had
that's
the
what they
small.
shape
They
it.
had
Yeah.
the small
It's-
arms.
But
it's
this is what I'm
scaling.
saying. They don't find
And they
they don't
had the
find like a
birds
skull
don't have any
intact. They
arms,
find
just
like a
got the
tooth,
wings.
and then they
I'll
think in
think
their
about
mind
it.
what it might look like, and then they
When I
create
went
that.
Yeah, we didn't know
to
they had
the
them.
Look at a
Smithsonian
bird.
in
Look
DC,
at a bird.
they had
Imagine if she
dinosaur
didn't.
bones
Imagine
all
if a
over.
bird
But they're
didn't
not
have fucking
bones.
wings.
They're made out of other
They said
shit.
women
No,
or
so they're-
birds. You said
That's not what it
shit.
said. They said
You
bones.
I know that's
They
what
didn't
they
say
say, but that's not what it is. You have to dig a little bit. You have to keep going a little bit.
that. That goes back. That goes back to trust issues. That goes back to trust issues.
No, but this is just what they say. Like when you ask them, "Are these actual bones?" They go like, "No, it's not. It's like a mold of something," and then they make it out of something else.
And then you could be like, I want to see
They're
the real
they're
bones,
replicas.
and they're gonna be like, no, we don't have them. They're fake.
Yeah, they don't have the real ones.
That doesn't make any logical sense at all. Why wouldn't they just say these are replicas of the actual bones that we found? Why would they just lie?
Why would they lie?
Yeah.
Why would anybody lie? People lie.
For no reason.
People lie for no reason all the time.
So the Smithsonian and all these.
The Smithsonian tells you that hard work is white privilege.
Where did it say that? I've been there like
On their
3
website.
times. Go to their website. Show me where it says hard work is white privilege.
You want me to tell you?
Yeah.
Okay. Smithsonian, hard work is whiteness. This was something like that.
On the Smithsonian, that's what they're
Mhm.
saying right now on the Smithsonian website. On the website.
Yes. Smithsonian Museum apologizes for chart about white traits. And one of their traits is like hard work.
Okay, so to think about traits that
Hard work is a white trait?
no, what you said is taking something out of context. What you said was, oh, they got to post it up on their hard work is white privilege. That's not what is on there. They did an article
they
on
say.
it.
No,
and,
it's not.
And the first thing you started was is they apologized with a retraction. So they fucked up and they
No, they didn't. They
that-
fucked
that's
up by
called
making
an
this.
apology.
They
See, I know you're not used to that
They-
in this culture that we live in, but sometimes people make mistakes, and then what they do is say, I'm sorry. And then you forgive them and not say, oh, they posted something this one time.
They're-
Fuck them. They're stupid. They don't know shit. They're a museum, and they've been teaching us stuff for forever, but fuck them.
they made a
Come
mistake
on,
by
man,
this
that's some
whole.
ignorant ass shit.
They made a mistake with this whole chart about white culture.
Yeah.
Rugged individualism is white culture.
They're trying to explain what white people act like. And
Uh,
yes, that's accurate.
Rational
ignorance.
rational
You mean to tell me-
linear thinking.
Yeah.
The Smithsonian is telling you white culture is objective rational linear thinking.
That's what their perception of white culture. And you don't think white people act like that? That's exactly what they're saying.
Rational linear thinking.
What is that? Is that
That's exclusive
bad?
to white people.
That's not what it says.
White culture in the United States.
It doesn't say only white culture.
And
It's not what it says. It doesn't say only white culture.
That's
It doesn't say this is only. No, it's talking about
That's
white
called
culture.
That's called. You don't have to put only.
Yes, you do.
No, you don't.
If you're specific, so
That's a given.
So if you talk about any color, race, or anything, you're specifically exclusively
It says
talking about that.
It says talking about race,
Yeah.
aspects and assumptions of whiteness and white culture.
Assumptions, right there. They're
So
talking
an
about
assumption
of
an
white
assumption
culture.
of white culture is rational and objective linear thinking.
That's their assumption. Yes,
No, that's not their assumption. That's what they're saying is white culture.
that's what they're saying. An assumption of white culture is. That's the definition. You just read the
That's what they
title of it.
said.
That's what yes. They're saying aspects and assumptions of. They're saying what their aspects and their assumptions are of white culture. Okay, I don't understand why you think you're like, oh, they think white people have linear thinking. What is that all about?
That's what they just said.
Yeah. But what's the problem with that?
That black people can't rationally and linear think.
That's not what that says.
That is what
They're
it
making
says.
observations about white people in this article. It doesn't say about all people.
This is
and
what the Smithsonian says.
this is just about that.
And then they tell you,
Bro,
and then they tell
you are
about
just
dinosaurs.
grabbing. You're grabbing for something. You're just
Ah.
grabbing. You're grabbing. That's all it is. They are making an article about what is
They got
perceived-
real quiet over here.
What if it's okay? What's the big fucking deal?
I'm just telling you. That's what it says.
It's not wrong. Here, they're
This is
saying
the chart that the
it
Smithsonian
says
had.
aspects and assumptions of whiteness and white culture, talking about race. So their assumptions and aspects of white culture. White people think, or the individual is a primary unit, self-reliant, independent, and autonomically highly valued and rewarded. Individuals assumed to be in control of their environment. You get what you deserve. That is an accurate assessment of the typical white person. I don't see a problem with that assessment. I really don't.
I agree with that assessment.
It's an assumption and an aspect of somebody. It's not a big deal. Family structure, nuclear family, father, mother, 2-3 children is the ideal social unit. Husband is a breadwinner and head of the household. Wife is a homemaker and a subordinate to the husband. Children should have their own rooms and be independent.
Right.
Okay, that is an assumption. Again,
That's white
That's how
culture.
some
Okay.
cultures. That's how some cultures view.
Should have their own rooms.
Well, people don't understand that it's like.
That's
like,
mad
for example,
specific.
I know.
Middle Eastern cultures, they always have a lot of kids.
and they're like that too.
5
The
kids.
dude works and the mom stays at home and takes care of shit.
Some people follow
Did
that
they-
old
did-
school tradition of how man and a woman should be.
Yep.
There's still cultures till this day who believe that a woman should be in the house and only in the house, and a man should be out working. Till this day, there's people that still have that old school mindset of how dating was back then.
And again, this is an assumption. This goes off of that joke you used to play with Norm Macdonald, where he was like, black people are poor. And the lady was like, oh, I'm black and not poor. He's like, hey, you know what? You're right, I'm wrong. Like, he's just making that saying, like, typically black people are poor. He's not saying every single one on earth is. He's
No,
saying
I know
they
that.
are. You're
But
saying
that-
the same thing here.
the
in-
joke
in
he was-
opposite
the
aspect.
joke-
People can't say
The joke he was
this.
doing was to invert it because
That's okay.
the lady
So you're doing the opposite.
was
with
doing
this.
thing. I'm not doing the opposite with that.
Absolutely.
This-
You're putting an emphasis on nothing that doesn't need an emphasis.
No, I'm telling you.
And to
This
top
is
it off,
what the
they even were
Smithsonian
like, you know what, we
says.
shouldn't even do this. Let's just take it
That's
back. My
that's
bad.
that's
They even
classic.
didn't say sorry and take it back.
That's classic Norm Macdonald though.
It is. But
Black
that's
people are
that,
poor,
what his
yeah.
argument is the reverse of what
Generally
Norm Macdonald was doing.
speaking,
It's the
black
exact
people are
reverse.
poor.
Like, oh, well,
It's
they
like
can say it like, that's white people, really?
Norm Macdonald is
And you know what?
ridiculous.
Again, they said we should have this out
White
there.
people and black
And they
people.
should be saying that. Who the fuck is the Smithsonian to say what white culture is or any culture is?
So what are you talking about dinosaurs for then?
Well, because that's their more. I trust that more than anything. You stick to finding dinosaurs and you putting up animal things and putting up the museums and all that shit. Do that. Stick with that.
This is what I was trying to get at
This-
at the
stick with
beginning at the beginning of that thing
Yeah.
is lies. You said why would they lie? They do shit like that. And then you're like, why would they lie? And I just showed you a bunch of lies, and then you're like,
Well, those aren't lies.
and then you justify it.
It said assumptions. It did not say these are facts about white people.
Say it
All right, See, did it say that? It said
They assume
these are well-known facts about white people. No, it said these are aspects and assumptions about white culture.
and when they show
And then
you
when you
a
go on
sign,
their website, and
when
when
they
you go
show
look
you
at
a
dinosaur
sign,
bones, it doesn't say this is what we perceive to be a dinosaur bone.
Right,
They're like,
no.
no, this is a fucking dinosaur bone because somebody found it in
when
the
they
ground,
tell,
like a paleontologist.
when
was
they
like,
put
"Yo,
on the sign
you got
bones,
dinosaur bones, bro."
when
That's
they
what
put
that's
on
how
the
it
sign
works.
bones, they assume you think that it's bones, but it's not bones.
Again, I think that's like trust issues, bro. I think you got trust issues.
I mean, I have justifiable trust issues.
So you go to museums like, that's fake. It's fake. That's not the real Mona Lisa. Fuck that. That ain't real. That's
I
not
think
real.
that's the better mind state to have, that it's
Give me a
not
fucking
real.
break.
If I start from it's not real, I think that's a better
guess.
starting place.
If you start off pessimistic, you can't be let down.
You can be, but I think it's better than automatically believing.
I just go with it. I feel like when I go to a museum, I'm just gonna believe what.
I start off.
You know,
I
I
start from the
see.
starting place that they're lying.
Okay. Again,
You start
that's trust issues.
You start
yeah.
from belief.
Well, yeah, sure. That's
I start
typically how
from-
things work.
I start from you're full of shit,
All right.
and then you have to prove to me that you're not full of shit.
Okay.
I think that's the discrepancy we're having.
Well, I mean, I feel like the museum is like the proof that
Why?
they're not full of shit.
What if you touch?
Why? Because they're called a museum.
What if you touch the bone? Do you want to?
It'll be fake. It's fake.
It's a real thing. This is
fake.
a real fucking desk in front of me. I mean, you could just delineate what a desk is considered. It's a.
The
I
only
have
way
this
he would
thing.
believe it is he would have to put on one of those fucking safari hats and climb down one of those fucking wood ladders into a fucking hole and chisel away and brush away and be like, oh, yo,
That's the thing.
there's a fucking dinosaur bone down here. I was wrong. That's the only way it would happen. And I still don't think he'd be like, that's a dinosaur. But like, nah, it's a fucking chicken. It's a fucking squirrel. It's a squirrel bone.
I mean, well, you don't know what kind of bone it is.
Unless you're a
you can watch
paleontologist and you study and you know, but again, that, you know.
I don't care how much you study. Like, you're still just making a guess on what type of bone, depending on what type of bone it is. Unless you find that gigantic skull, which they haven't found.
You study bones?
No, we don't know what a bone looks like, though.
I don't know. What
Apparently not, because I'd be looking at dinosaur bones thinking they're real and they're not. So
They're not.
I don't know.
I mean, you can go into the museum and touch them. Like that, the thing that you looked at was a real thing. It wasn't an illusion.
Right.
You
It
can
definitely
grab-
wasn't because
you
I
can-
could see it.
You can grab one of those things,
Yeah.
but they're made of plaster or something. They're not the bone.
Right.
They're a mold.
Oh, so you're just saying that the
What's there
recreate-
that you're seeing is not the
Oh.
legitimate thing.
Well, I don't care about that. Long as they're replicating the real thing.
I don't know if they are or not.
I don't know. I was saying, man, I've been to the Smithsonian. They have a whole thing on there. They have a full size with 40% of a Triceratops, I think it was.
Right.
So you could, so it wasn't all real, but it said 40% of it was real,
Right.
which would make me assume that the rest of the stuff that didn't say that was probably real. That's kind of why I feel like, I don't know, maybe it's just trust issues, bro.
Yeah, but what's the 40% is the thing.
Well, why would they just say the whole thing's real? If you're gonna lie, do it. Go big. Yeah, we found an entire fucking
Because that's
Tyrannosaurus
how you
Rex
lie. That's how you
in the
lie.
ground, motherfucker.
That's how you lie. You insert a little bit of truth and then you lie
If
about
you're
the
gonna do
rest.
it, go big. If you're gonna Smithsonian,
I mean, they do go big.
if you're 40%, that's big. That ain't big. If you're gonna
No,
lie
not
and be
the
like, oh,
percentage.
this dinosaur is, I'd say, all right, it's 85% complete. Why 40? No.
I don't know
and
why
then
they-
and that, yeah.
I don't know why they decide on what they decide on. I'm just saying.
Nah.
I've heard some things where I'm in doubt.
I'll question certain things I've learned if it makes sense. If there's some type of not only common sense but some type of, I don't know, facts behind it. But if it's bullshit, like, I'm not gonna listen to it. I'm not like.
I'll send you some dinosaur things.
There's no dinosaur things that you could possibly
Some
say.
dinosaur things.
There's nothing.
There is.
You can say that about anything that you will make an argument about. You have, like, you know that. Like, you can send an article, but where's your information coming from? I always have this talk with you. Are you getting information from a credited source?
Yeah.
Is it?
Uh-huh.
It's really from a credited source. Like,
Yeah.
everybody in the world
You
has
could look-
access to
you
this,
could look back-
this credible information, and we just overlook it. Like,
Yeah, you can look back to who coined the term dinosaur, and
Sure.
he was the guy who invented the term dinosaur because he was the supposed paleontologist, and he's well known for fabricating stories, and he was discredited with a lot of his shit.
okay.
And he's the guy who coined the term dinosaur. So yeah, his name was like Sir Richard Owen II or some shit. I don't know.
All right. So because
Something like that.
So because he's
a known plagiarist
okay.
and liar. And he's the one who invented the term dinosaur. Look it up.
Okay. Wow,
That-
a liar and a cheat invented something. That's only happened all the time forever in our society.
Yeah. So off that, it sets the whole train off track.
Then you can
In
say that,
some way.
You can say that about everything. Everything that's ever been earned or taken in this world has happened.
Yeah, I'm
lying
saying,
and cheating.
that's what I'm saying.
Come on.
I don't know. I'm the one saying I don't know.
Dinosaurs are a thing. Or they're real.
Maybe a large creature.
Yeah,
of some
absolutely.
sort.
And he named it a dinosaur. That's what it's named. He got to name it because he found it.
Maybe that's the only thing he
You
ever
know?
got right. I don't know.
Whether he's a lying douche or
I'm
not, if he found dinosaurs and he got because he found it, he coined them. That's how shit works. If you're the first person to find it, you name it whatever the fuck you want.
All I'm saying, everything Steven Spielberg ever made a movie about is like based off lies.
All right.
Jurassic Park.
Yeah. Did he do a war
E.T.
movie?
Yeah, the Holocaust.
Yeah.
You name what else did he make a movie on?
Yeah,
Oh,
Munich
he
here
did.
said
He
that.
did. He did Schindler's List.
Did-
he did.
Did he do Schindler's List? I don't think so.
Oh, I don't know.
He did a Holocaust movie.
He did E.T.
Yeah, he did E.T.
Is that a Holocaust
There's
movie?
no such thing as
No,
a-
it's extraterrestrial.
no such thing
No.
as
It's not an
aliens.
alien. I don't think he was racist at all, actually.
It was just about Mexicans.
He seemed pretty nice.
What if we do the E.T. movie about Mexicans?
What do you mean?
They're hiding a Mexican in the closet?
Why does it have to be Mexican? Now that sounds racist.
It's what?
It sounds racist. Why does it have to be Mexican?
I don't know. It could be somebody else.
All right, it has to be somebody else then.
It's funnier with Mexicans, though.
Okay.
Let's just stick with Mexicans.
If you wanted to be Haitians, we can make it Haitians.
Fuck you, baby.
It could be-
I was gonna say Asians.
Ain't no Asians sneaking over here all crazy. They get in easy. They start corner stores and dry cleaners. We take them easy.
You don't have to sneak in here. The government will let them in.
Yeah.
They
Ain't
love.
sneaking in. Mexicans, we don't really want. It's fine.
They love it here.
Mexicans are gonna be here. regardless.
Who else don't we really want? Who else sucks? Name some guys.
I don't know. I kind of like people, so I don't really have a big list.
I mean, the singular person, they're cool
Yeah.
a lot of times. But, like, in general, like,
But as a whole,
French, we don't really want them.
I'm with that one.
What's wrong with the French?
What do they do? They're fucking soccer blue, all type. We don't want that.
You know what? They did.
Soccer blue. Oh my god. What does that even mean, though? I mean,
I
he got a
don't know.
point. Like, what is?
Who knows? I don't even think they know.
They might know. All right, they might know.
I don't think they do. I don't even think they know. They're doing something over there. It's weird. They're over there French kissing and stuff.
Shut the fuck up.
You don't gotta.
please.
You can't trust them at all. Who else is really shitty, man? We don't want them around. I think we have to draw these lines as a country. Like, you guys, we don't want you.
Drawing lines in the sand.
Yeah.
All right.
Yo, all right,
right
all
along the
right,
Mexican
all right,
border.
all right, all right.
what I'm
Chinese.
We don't need no more.
Okay.
How many?
Japanese, we're good with the Japanese, right? We're good on Japanese, right?
All right.
He's like really strategizing.
Cool.
Over there.
He's really thinking Chinese. All right. Cool.
We're good on Japanese.
There's a billion over there.
Chinese. Okay.
Japanese, we bombed them. Why do we need more? We tried to kill them all.
We did.
They can stay over there. They're fine. They like being by themselves on the islands.
The Chinese, right?
They like it. It's fine.
Yo.
Stay over there. They're not trying to
do-
come over here that
they
much
do
either.
weird shit. They do weird.
Yeah. They
The
did.
what?
As long as we got no, keep going.
They got their tentacle porn over there.
They're out of
fine.
here.
Viking librarian.
Why do I look like a Viking librarian? Because I am. I want to stab people with a spear, and then I want to read a book about it.
Make sure you did it right.
Oh my God, that's crazy.
I do want to get a Viking spear.
They're not real, bro.
They are. I seen one on the internet.
It was a fake one. It was just a fucking mold.
It was a mold.
It was a fake
I'll
one.
take one of those.
It was
though.
a fake one.
I will take one.
All the classics.
Nah, them shits are cool.
You know, Tupac wasn't real.
He was a hologram the whole time.
Ah, he wasn't real. He just wasn't real.
Yeah.
Tupac.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Yo, Tupac wasn't real.
I'm
Who's your
not-
favorite rapper, Tupac?
What's wrong with Tupac?
None.
I mean, he just wasn't a real person.
He's fucking bugging.
What the fuck does that mean?
Man, I'm taking this show off the fucking rails.
Yeah. Tupac wasn't real. He was the figment of our imagination.
For real.
Yeah.
I deep dove into this other channel that's talks about Tupac, the Tupac conspiracies. It's very interesting. This guy dives fucking deep. A lot of shit I never heard about.
Like what?
They did dive deep into like his mom's history, his real name, and into his history and his dad, or who they say his dad was. A lot of shit.
Yo, you ever watch Unsolved Mysteries when you were younger?
Yeah. I should be that guy.
So they have Pluto TV, it's like free TV. They have a channel dedicated to it.
Mhm.
All right, every now and then I'll be throwing it on, right? So I'm watching
With the
an
guy in
episode-
black and white just walking towards the camera and telling you stuff.
Yeah, Robert Stack. He had
Yeah.
that crazy ass voice. That music was bugged out. Anyway, 1997 they had an episode about Tupac.
Did they?
All right. Did you know that one of his bodyguards was in the car behind him and saw the fucking shooting, went to testify, and then retracted his shit, and he was never seen from again?
That's crazy. I know. There's a lot of funny shit.
I never knew
whole,
that.
That whole shit was fucked
Like
up.
I seen
bro.
documentaries and stuff. I never heard that. Like, and they showed him on camera talking that night, and he was shook up. Like, I seen the car pull up and just blast, and they were aiming for him. There were other people in the car, and they were only aiming at him. Like, it was crazy. And then he was never seen from again.
Well, his real
That
name,
is bugged
his
out,
real name
bro.
was like LaShawn Parrish Crooks.
Tupac?
Yeah. You know that was his name?
I knew he was from Jersey too, right? He wasn't from L.A.
New York.
Funny because
New York. All right, there you go.
Supposedly.
Yeah.
But they looked up his social security number and it's linked to somebody in California. So the whole thing gets weird then. And the last name Crooks was not his mom's real name because his mom changed her name too. Her last name was Williams, I think. Something Williams. It wasn't Afeni Shakur. She changed her name. It wasn't Afeni Shakur. It was something Williams.
I knew he changed his
And
name.
Yeah.
then when he was born, she supposedly was a lesbian, and her girlfriend in jail was something Crooks. So I think she named either he was her girlfriend's son or she named him after her because her name was Crooks.
All right.
So there's a whole weird thing going on with that. And it just keeps going from there.
So after hearing this podcast, who do you think killed him?
Killed him?
Yeah.
If he's even got killed.
He's dead.
Super dead.
Maybe. I don't know.
He got shot up. Big time.
I believe he might be dead. I don't know.
You think Suge got him killed? I think so. He stomped that dude out that night in Vegas. And then Suge's in a car with him and gets grazed by a bullet while Tupac gets, shot 7 times, right? That's crazy.
Yeah. I don't know. I just like the stories. The stories are fun
And, like,
to think
I'm
about.
a gun owner, all right? If you have a clip and he got shot with a 9, it's got. I mean, if it's something that it's got to have.
thing-
It's got to have
also,
12 rounds in it.
On the
At least nobody's gonna load their clip with 7 rounds,
On
or not unload the whole clip. If
Was
you're
it-
gonna do it, you're gonna do it till it's empty.
yeah.
So I always thought like there's a lot of shit behind that, but
On the what's it called? The
I'm sure stomping somebody
who's the
out in
person
Vegas
who-
isn't
who's
good.
the person who
I mean,
investigates your
it's gonna
body
come
when
back
you
to
die?
The coroner.
The coroner on the coroner report, his weight was like 40 pounds over what he was supposed to be. He's like 180 pounds or something, and then on his report it was like 230 or something they weighed him at. It was like an insane amount that he gained.
What did they do with his body?
I don't know. I'm just saying this is the things that they presented as evidence, you know. So
I don't know. I know your body fills up with fluid when you die. That could
Yeah,
be
but-
too, you know.
I don't know about that much though.
Yeah, I don't know.
That's like an insane. He was like 5'9", I think, something like that. Wasn't that big.
I don't know. He going, man. He got shot up like 5 times once before and came back. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Like,
I'm just saying there's a lot of
yeah.
weird shit.
Oh, it's fucked up. You know why? It's because there's money, there's cops, and there's fucking gangs involved. That's why. That's exactly why. All 3 of those things, they don't mix.
They
And
don't.
they're mixed for some reason in this. That's why nobody talks. That's why we'll
yeah,
never fucking know.
I get the no
We'll
talking.
never know.
The no talking, I get.
And as fucked up as that is, realistically, like in a situation like that, everybody should just shut the fuck up. That's kind of the way it should be. And it sucks to say that because we lost Tupac because of it. But
Everybody that knew
You know what I'm saying?
about Tupac's killing is all dead. All
yeah,
those boys,
yep. And whoever knows it, they're not gonna say nothing.
they're
They're gonna die
all
with it.
dead.
Yep.
So
Exactly.
whoever killed Pac is still alive. It's
Yeah.
like a secret
And he's
to-
probably the only one.
Well, that dude went to jail. Who did say it was? Whatever that guy was. I forget his
He was a
name.
cop. I read that last documentary that I seen that they did on him. It was the cops. No doubt, it was cops. Again, cops, gangs, money, drug money. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't
All
be
3
surprised
of
if it was
those.
the cops because he did shoot those 2 cops
Yeah.
in Atlanta
For
and
real.
got away with it.
I'm gonna send y'all this video. This guy has a whole shit of,
But I mean, if
of
cops really got
videos.
a beef with him, and in a big city like that, a gang will come to you like, look, I'll throw some money at you. Come on. I can't see that other own possibility. There would have been 30
Everybody
cops.
that
Come
was
on.
close to
That's
Pac
from the West
that knows
Coast.
about it is dead.
Yep, they're gone. That's what I'm saying.
It's
man.
so whoever did it was very organized.
Yeah,
and
that's the way they're gonna
powerful.
be.
They were organized and powerful.
That's
To
gangs,
get away
man.
with it, but after all these years, even that one LA cop who tried
Yeah.
to discover who
Yeah.
did all the investigation, he couldn't get nothing.
Yeah.
He couldn't get nothing.
Yeah,
It's somebody powerful and high up
yeah.
got Pac killed.
It's gangs, bro. Them gangs know what the fuck they're doing. That's why they've been around for so long. It's all gang shit.
I
They know what
think it's
they're doing.
I think it's an organization higher than
Yeah.
gang members.
You think so?
Yes,
Yeah.
man.
I'm gonna send you. I'm gonna send you a video.
Cartels, man.
Gang
Them
members-
cartels,
gang
bro.
members
They run
do
everything.
They 9 times out of 10 they get caught.
They're very
Yeah.
sloppy.
And yeah, it's very sloppy too.
Cartels?
You know
All
what
the
I'm saying?
people who are organized get caught
Yeah.
because you can't organize. Like, the police will if you write shit down, like you're getting caught. The way you don't get caught is to be unorganized. Like random people will get caught then, but they don't have like a full structure for you to like take down Al Capone. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, they did eventually.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because you're organized.
All
They wrote
gangs.
shit
Well,
down. You
yeah,
get caught
sure.
for tax evasion. Your whole fucking shit is down
Yeah,
there.
that's all they needed to find with those
If you're
legends,
just like
man.
a rogue gang, they can't just like take down. They can't just like take down the leader of the Crips and then the Crips don't exist no more.
Right. Well, they're a fucking huge, massive, organized gang.
Right, because they're not that organized.
Yeah. Well, you're right. They're organized but unorganized. I
Right.
know what you mean. Yeah.
they don't have like a top-down structure where it's like,
I don't know. I think
you do this, you do
I
this,
don't
you
know.
do this. You're not like a lieutenant. You're not like this, and then
Like
all
the
you guys have
pilots.
specific
Like the
jobs
yeah,
to do.
they got that.
No, they have a version of that.
Yeah, they have
But it-
capos, they have dons, they have consiglieres,
I know,
they have.
I get
they
it,
have levels.
but I'm saying it's not
He's
like
just
that
saying
where
they're
you could
not
take down the
organized like
top.
mafia. That's what
Yeah.
he's
It's not like
yeah.
top. It's not that connected.
They're
It's not
professional.
that.
They don't do it.
It's not that organized to where you could take down the main guy
That's why I
and the
don't think
whole
it was gang
and then
members that
Yeah.
did
and then the
it.
whole organization goes
Yeah.
down.
And
That's
it
what I'm
was a
saying.
mix. It was a mix. Gangs were involved, police were involved, and there was money involved.
I'm
all
talking
three
about
things.
Who set him up to get killed? I'm saying that it's somebody. I mean, it's somebody high. It's somebody with power.
Yeah,
For them to get everybody killed when they try to testify.
yeah,
Listen, all of Pac's close friends that probably knew about his close relationships with people and his issues, they're all dead, bro.
yeah.
Every
fucked
single
up.
last one of them.
Not
They're
Jada
all-
Pinkett Smith
Or Tupac himself.
or
You see
Tupac.
what it is?
Tupac's not dead either. He was there.
He's kicking it
He
somewhere
was
else.
in the car. He's still not dead.
Yeah, that nigga's long gone, bro.
Oh shit.
All right, we can leave it off there
Yeah.
on Tupac conspiracies. How we got there from fucking dinosaurs and the concept of time.
Yeah.
But here we are.
But we got there.
That's our fucking show. All right, catch us next week. I'll bring the fucking shit so we can record it and start posting back up on iTunes for everybody. But follow us on Facebook. Bye, guys.
Spirit fingers.